get sick after coming to see you play 3 times in a month. That's just a fact. So, and you as a band don't have the money or the time to really go grow your fan base outside of your friends because you're busy doing the band thing and surviving.
So we need a sugar daddy.
You need a sugar daddy in the scene.
I mean,
that can actually spend some money and produce some quality. I mean, it's just somebody to, honestly, it's easy as spending some money, some payola type money to just advertise on TV or something.
On where though?
TV, radio still has, and so you can advertise on Spotify, you can advertise on Facebook, you can advertise in different places. It's just you got to show people, you got to go to where the people are, whoever that person is for you. I think. But that's
and you literally are. You have knowledge in advertising.
I do.
I mean, literally.
That's what pays my bills, yeah.
And advertising is different depending on the thing you're advertising.
Exactly.
And for us right now, that is the biggest struggle, is figuring out which type of advertising is going to be the most productive for you guys. For you guys to get in more ears. For you guys to get into more venues. For you guys to bring more people. And I think working together, and we need to start meeting eye to eye, which is why we did that meeting, is to start developing that. Because if you meet eye to eye with someone, it's a different relationship. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like I respect you for playing. It's now I want to help you.
You're a person. No, now we're people sharing a common interest or have a common ground. Now we get to talk about it.
Because of the way society's gone, that's missing. For you guys, I think that's very important, dude. We need to reinvent that. You don't have time. We all have lives, right? You have families, you have jobs, and then you try to practice and then play. Once a month, have a date night, get a goddamn babysitter, and go watch someone else play that you're not on their show. Once a month. People have, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
my
wife and I, unreasonable.
My wife and I actually tried to make a point to do that. We go out and see some local bands, even when I'm not with these guys.
Right.
It's important to us.
Tyler Luce does it. I mean, Nathaniel from G2P, they do it. Like, some people are doing it. It's starting to happen. You know what I mean? And it's going to be a slow process. You guys being on both sides of it, do you feel that there's potential for it to end up where we want it to end up? I
think so. There's enough people here, and there's enough talent, and I feel like the infrastructure's there. It's just if the money follows it. If sadly, if the people come, that's great, but the money has to come with the people as well, and that's spending money just to get more eyeballs.
But do you feel that you guys collectively need to start holding venues accountable collectively?
I think so. I think it's always been the venues kind of push their policy on the band, saying you got to do this for me, or like the pay to play schemes.
They think you need them.
Well, we need
I've been
each other.
on a Friday night without bands. There's 5 fucking people in there. No, we don't.
And we need each other. That's the reality of it. It can't be like either or. We got to work together. And if the venue is not into like again, I haven't played Niagara Tap yet, but Blue Note, I love that about them because they really are all about the bands. And everything about them is about the bands, at least what I've seen. So I like that. I like playing there. I want to play there more because of that.
I've talked to Steve several times, and actually Amberly, excuse me, I'm sorry. Amberly, after the meeting we had a while back with the United, said, look, a bunch of us got together. We had, the only thing we need is monitors. We need better monitors. The next week, he had 2 brand new fucking monitors in the place. That's what I'm saying.
I said that recently. And the way it's not probably the best way, but the way I do it is I just, I don't care. I have no filter.
That is the best way.
I am that kind of guy.
No, bluntness. People don't be afraid to just, if you're not being a dick, get to the point.
And call me Frank, because we
How
played.
can I call you Disco? I mean, what the fuck am I supposed to call you, dude?
Disco. I'm sorry.
Disco Frank.
We played, I'm not going to blast on him. Play sounded great naturally, acoustics and stuff. Didn't have a PA. They had a stage. Didn't have a PA. I'm like, but you have bands here every week, like at least. Why don't you? And you're making money. Faux show. Where's the PA? Where's the
Where's the promotion? Where's the support? Simple. Where's the promotion? Like sometimes venues don't even.
A lot of times
they don't even post the event and say, "Oh, these people are coming tonight." You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
Dude,
Basics.
We did a benefit at Quaker Steak and Lube for Irma victims with bands. Yep. We literally did a benefit there. Quaker Steak and Lube. We all know how many fucking concerts they put on, right?
A lot.
At that time, I hadn't even known Coming Home the band, and there was a band called Trigger City Trio. Which was an old funk band.
Yeah.
That happened to be my band at the time. They did us a favor, come out there. Well, he fucking blows his voice because they have no monitors, and he's trying to tell the dude. I'm like, how in the fuck? Because he's like, asking me, what do you want me to sing? One of your songs would be good, because he's singing blues covers. He's like, I can't. I can't do it. I'm like, if this cat just got fucked up because of y'all, this isn't gonna work.
No, it's.
I mean, those are simple things, dude.
They're huge though for us as
No,
performers.
simple things
As
for a
perform-
venue.
Yeah,
I agree,
for a
and
venue,
I agree
yeah.
100%.
But it's like a venue needs AC, a venue needs lights, a venue needs booze, a venue needs bathrooms, a venue needs staff to operate it. All those
Patrons.
things are necessary, right? And then you got to have patrons coming in to fuel that. Same thing with bands. Bands need that support so they can be better for the venue.
Right. It's all relevant.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And collectively, we can make it happen. There's enough good venues. Like Brass
Yep.
Mug,
Yep.
Heather has been one of the most supportive owners for history
Yep.
in this place. You know what I mean? Just needs some better sound.
Yeah.
I think too is when we're talking about the pressure that's on us with the lack of that support, or the little things like the PA. It's harder also given our geographic area when the pressure's on us to always bring the crowd. Like at our age, because we've done it. Like he said, we played everywhere and played all the time. Now, like going to Brass Mug to play for us who live in Pinellas County, you know, it's like, oh shit, you know, like it's going to be hard to get our fans to come to Brass Mug or whatever, you know.
It is.
But it's a great venue, so I want to play there,
Yep.
and I want people to see us there, you know. So it's like,
But that's why we're doing that show coming up. You guys, I know you know about it.
Yep.
Because we did a show there. We had 120, literally had 120 people at the show. I'm outside smoking a cigarette, and people are peeling out. I'm like, because it's too fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is why we're doing this.
Yep.
But we got to do it together.
Yep.
yeah,
So you guys did 1,000 shows
Yep.
across the country.
Yep.
yep.
What's the most people you think you played in front of, approximately?
We played Daytona 500 one time, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, seriously, Daytona
think-
500. How'd you get that gig?
Our manager knew people at the time, and we got in and played.
Your manager.
Well, you know, again, Soul Found was we were, you know,
Moving.
way up.
We had a song, and it's still a song.
Yeah.
We had a song that was a dynamite hit. It still is. You know, it just never, you know.
So we got us in the door a lot. We were doing, you know, we were doing the right things.
We were on remember the show on MTV
Yeah.
once with these chicks?
Laguna Beach. We
Yeah.
were on that. We had a
were
song
the
on that.
DVD.
We had a song on that. We
Is that
actually
weird?
First
MTV
show.
paid us in advance to do music for a cartoon show that never came out.
You're on a damn soundtrack?
Yeah.
Season 2 DVD.
What?
The
I
intro.
Season four.
don't
Sorry.
give a fuck what season it is.
But that's what I'm saying. Like we had a lot of opportunities. It's just there needs to be more support. And
Jesse
like,
says Sunfest.
huh?
Sunfest?
Sunfest was good, but we had more people at Daytona.
We played a private sorority fraternity event in the University of Florida basketball gym.
Yeah.
I don't even know. There was a sea of people in that
Yeah.
place. You know?
How long you been married?
10 years.
You've been married 10 years?
Mm-hmm.
And
When did I get married? Election year. When Trump got elected, that's when I...
how long has you been married?
2016.
2016.
Almost
so-
3 years.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's quite a big difference right there.
Yeah.
So you were single a long time when he was married.
Not really. I had a long relationship, but I was single in there for some good years of Redlight Stare.
Oh, I'm with you, bro. I was engaged for like 8 fucking years before we got married, so it didn't matter. So back in the day, back when you were kids, back when you were playing music in your teenage years,
Yep.
when it mattered, when your hormones were raising,
Yeah.
you were penis park everywhere you went.
Everywhere.
Were y'all really like? Were they falling all over you?
You want to go? You want to go there?
Do you want to go to the Gainesville days? Because
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Bring them out.
we had a good time. I definitely had a great time.
This guy.
It's okay. My wife knows. It's fine.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was
This
fun.
guy what?
Because we didn't care back then.
got after it.
Yeah.
After it.
We didn't care back then. There was no tomorrow.
The
It was really-
mascot, you know, where's the alligator head? All these girls, bro. And there were many of them, so we're
That's a
not,
girl?
we're not putting anybody on blast here.
Albert.
You said alligator head.
Alberta Gator.
The chick mascot.
Alberta Gator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So basically, what you're saying is his leftovers were our entrees.
100%.
Okay.
You know, Brazilian too, just, you know, good times.
Brazilian.
Sorry.
No, Brazilian.
Why? You were talking about me. Why would you
It was, you know,
He's like, I love this. Is my favorite part of the show.
go on?
I was more, you know, laid back
Yeah.
on that. You know, back
So she
then.
was on top.
So Uncle Cracker.
Back to 16 Stone.
What's
What's your favorite song on 16 Stone?
You were playing music in high school as well, right?
Yep.
And
We were rubbing elbows.
Pretty close.
were they falling all over you too?
No? I was falling all over them, trying anyway.
We were punk rockers when we were.
I was a skater back then, so I was chasing all the
But
punk
those are the
chicks.
chicks. Okay, those are the chicks that are chasing. The skater chicks, the punk rocker chick. It's not the chicks that are in the band. I mean, they're the ones banging under the bleachers.
Not so much
The skater
back
chicks
then.
and the punk rocker chicks are at the church behind that bitch banging. Close.
I wouldn't say so much back then. It was a different thing. To be a punk back then, I remember being chased by the preppy kids getting beat up. So it wasn't the same at my high school.
Where'd you go to high school?
Pinellas Park,
When were you in high school?
99.
99. Pinellas Park. You're saying that. My bad. I just got over.
I don't think it became cool to be a punk rocker until like 2001 when was it Sum 41 and all that stuff came out.
So you were premature.
Yeah, a little
I
bit.
get that. It's cool. I mean, so I'm that all the time. We're good.
In life, yes.
I didn't come early, baby. You just came late.
I thought you were sleeping anyway. Fuck up. So anyway, girlfriends. Have you always had hot girlfriends?
How many?
I had a
dogs have
different.
you been-
Let's just say I had a different taste in women. I wouldn't call them hot.
What would you call them?
I don't like that term. I don't know. It's just,
Well, okay.
I-
describe the.
for me, it's more about heart and soul, about who she is rather than what she looks like. And it's always been that way.
Well, I'm with you on that, dude.
Yeah, it's always been that way.
I had an ex-wife that freaking was like 180 and does internet porn now, so I don't want to fucking talk about it.
Yeah, I'm not
Don't
saying.
laugh. I'm serious.
He has the link.
And we'll be right back.
Dude, she could tongue a hole. Anyway, so listen. No, I love that, though, because I hope most women think that when they're talking to me.
Well, I can see that.
Personality. He smiles for shit, but he's got a great personality. How'd you find your wife?
Mutual friend. Shout out Paul Liperato.
Paul.
Weak Sauce. Rise of Saturn. Drummer as well. Just
She was behind the couch the whole time.
She had like a periscope. She just kept fucking.
And when I discovered she was there, I knew it was meant to be.
I ripped off my boxers and jumped over the back of that bitch. So, Ivan, how'd you meet your wife not in transit?
Purple Porpoise.
The Purple Porpoise in
Powerful.
Gainesville. Yeah.
The Purple Porpoise.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Purple Porpoise, Johnny Jones, welcome.
What up?
What up?
That's the whitest black guy I've ever met. Go ahead.
Me and my wife hated each other's guts when we first met, like hatred, like pure hatred, and then just one day we didn't hate each other. So it's a thin line between.
I helped him move.
between women.
I mean,
It really was. When we have
kinda
more
got
time,
it.
when we have more time, I'll
Between
tell
hate
you the
and
story. When we have more time, I'll tell you the story.
Chris Whipple. Whipple. That's a great freaking last name, isn't it?
I like that you're ripping on everybody that's coming on the chat with a funny last name. I like it.
He said, Nikki Haas says, I want to know what Redlight Stare's favorite dinosaurs are and or what they think about aliens.
all right, here we go.
Very relevant to the band. Go ahead.
Quick fire, Brian.
Velociraptor.
And
What,
aliens.
what was the other one? What about aliens?
What are your thoughts
What
on them?
are your thoughts on aliens?
Aliens, real or
There's
not?
somewhere.
I would say the Brontosaurus currently is my favorite. I changed my mind recently, and aliens definitely.
Change it from them.
Isn't the Brontosaurus
Well,
the
how do I know?
Brachiosaurus now?
Yeah.
Didn't they change the name?
His answer on aliens is just definitely.
Yes, that's true.
When
There's
I
no such
learned
thing as a
dinosaurs.
brontosaurus.
Okay.
That's awesome.
It's either a brachiosaur
think
or
it's
a
brachio.
patasaur.
Hey, in the Flintstones, there was a Brontosaurus.
Bronchitosaurus.
Oh, I'm with you.
Bronchitosaurus,
Yeah, and Pluto was a fucking
Monosaurus,
The Monosaurus.
Herpesaurus, Gonorrheasaurus,
All of those.
The Herpy Rex.
planet. Gonorrhea Rex.
Gonorrhea Rex.
Diplodocus or Diplodocus. I have a 17
Real dinosaur or fake dinosaur?
Ooh, that's my next game.
I pronounce it both ways for my wife.
What is it?
Diplodocus or Diplodocus.
Is that real?
Yes,
It's in
It
my
is, it is.
17-month-old's book. Are dinosaurs even real?
No.
Ooh,
Do we want to
touche.
go there?
Satan put him here to trick us.
They're large mammals. Am I wrong? Come on, it's fake. It's all fake. Can we
We brought him back from the moon.
can we
Fuck you,
let
go
the
ahead.
cat out of the bag?
We found the bones.
I'm just kidding.
So dinosaurs are fake.
aliens
are real.
100%.
Aliens.
Are you a firm believer in aliens?
I
He
feel
is
like
an
it would be
alien.
an awful waste of space otherwise, right? I'm just saying.
Let's keep it down. No.
There's a lot of universe out there.
Just go.
I think it's the most interesting time right now for aliens.
Tom DeLonge. Hashtag.
Tom DeLonge,
yeah.
In the game. Big in the game.
Tom DeLonge.
Man, I
Like a
gotta-
porn name.
I gotta
Tom DeLonge.
say,